and she was skinny, she was skinny. And she looked at it, and she looked at herself, and she was like, I don't think I need that. And Travis just froze, and he didn't say nothing. And I was like, get your big head out of the way, like, we have overpriced products, like, when they're not ready to talk about it, and they don't know anything, they look stupid.
Yeah,
like,
and then it kind of brings you down.
and then it makes them, like, fearful of it, so, but he has done it with, like, because he goes on to some of that, he's like, he doesn't, he just kind of, I gave you a card, but just don't push your men into it too much, because then it's scary.
Oh, I do. I tell them we don't get supper unless we book.
How long did it take you to find your first distributor on your own?
My first distributor on my own. So we've been in. I joined in October. I actually signed my first distributor on my own about 3 weeks ago.
I remember.
Yeah, it definitely takes time. I'm not gonna lie and say that it's easy at it, being a man in the business. It's hard.
You tell him what you said to me. Because he talked, when he signed it, like, I mean, he gave them all of the information. Normally he pawns them off on me. Gave them all of the information, answered all their questions, and we were at the mall, and he kept walking out, answering his phone. He came in, and he's like, man, this is only one. I can't even imagine having a whole team and, like, all this stuff.
So that was completely on my own. I mean, I was more of the number two for a very long time, where I was bringing people in, but I just pushed them off on Rachel. So I mean, yeah, but actually me signing them on my own, giving them all the information, about 3 weeks ago. I am proud to say that I should be signing my second one on my own within the next couple days.
And a boy.
Good luck everybody tomorrow.
That's all I have to say, guys.
Got plenty of energy at home.
Now we're going to go on to posting now. Tiffany S.
I love that you guys all have your matching
We're a good bit family.
Oh, you called us family.
It's okay.
Hi guys, my name's Tiffany. I've only been with Inwork since the end of March, so I'm kind of new to it, but I am a stay-at-home mom. I have 2 kids, so I do post a lot. I made a rule for myself. I have a 2-hour rule. Every 2 hours, I post something, whether it be about a product, whether it be about our loyal customer program, whether, it's an inspirational quote. It doesn't matter. I'm always there. 2 hours after I get up, I'm posting. I do try to post like one status of my own in between those 2 hours, whether it be a picture of my kids, where I'm going, what I'm doing. It doesn't really matter. I will say I have had a lot of people delete me for posting too much. It's gonna happen. You can't really help it. If you get a negative comment, I normally just delete them whether they're my friend or not. If I talk to them every day, if I see something negative, I just get rid of them completely. I try to stay consistent with my posts. There's days that I do have a lot going on. I just really try. But I do try to take at least 5 minutes out of my day to post something. Make sure you're switching up your posts. I know a lot of people who have the same friends in this room, and if you're taking other people's photos off their page, their friends see it all the time. I really get annoyed. I hate seeing when I post something and then I see 3 other people who I'm friends with post it because I'm friends with 10 or 15 or 20 other people that they're friends with, and I know they get annoyed with it. I've had messages, 30, saying you need to quit posting about this. I have 5 other people posting. And it's just frustrating because, I'm trying to help people out. I'm not trying to, be annoying and be a nuisance to people, but you have to just let it go and really push them aside. I have seen some awesome posts. I try not to, as I should say, steal from people. I do steal from people, but I normally wait a day or two to post that next post, just because of the repetitiveness going on. You need to be very thoughtful with your posts. I've seen some posts where it's like, they're saying something about It Works in a negative way, even when they post a picture, and it's like, you can't post about being a loyal customer, but then say, oh, well, if you do this, then you won't get this, and it's just, you can't post stuff that is gonna show that we have a negative personality for It Works. What I normally do is if someone likes one of my posts, I normally message them. I always say, thank you for liking my post. Have you heard of It Works? And normally I wait for the response. If they say yes, I always ask, well, have you heard about It Works from another distributor? Because I definitely do not want to steal from another distributor if they have already talked to them. That is one of my pet peeves. If they say no, I just say, thank you for your interest, thank you for the like. In the near future, if you're interested in Works, don't be afraid to get a hold of me. And I don't know. I like what I do. I like what I post. If somebody doesn't like it, then they can just done, get rid of them. Personally, so I delete. I know I've posted a couple negative posts, and I know I've had some people comment back, and ever since then it's like, okay, I'm not going to do this anymore. People are watching my page. People are seeing that I'm being negative. So just be constant with your posts. Make sure you're always posting. Try not to steal people's posts, and if you do, make sure you're posting them a day after or a couple days after. Don't make them repetitive, because you do have a lot of the same friends.
I just wanted to touch up, just so no one takes it the wrong way. When she says steal, I guess she doesn't mean like you can never steal her pictures. Just try not to like copy them word for word, because imagine if you weren't in It Works and then you see literally 10 posts where it's word for word, it's like, what the heck, that's a little annoying. So try to like make it your own, and if you do see like, I know when she shared her results, we all shared it, and I was like, I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow. Just try to like space it out, because we all do have a lot of the same friends, and try to make it your own. I don't think you meant they can't steal from you.
Right.
I see them post all the time, actually, to be honest, because some people, they word things really well, or like, they use a lot of emoticons that look awesome. Like Lisa has been doing some really awesome posts. I stole some from her. It's okay to do, just, yeah. It's okay to do, just space them out if a bunch of other people are using them, just so, you know, it's not repetitive, because you want to catch people's eyes, and you don't want like 10 to do that. Good.
Don't forget to ask someone if you can use it. Like, I posted my own personal results, and everybody asked if they could use it first. But there are other people that are just not interested in having their happy body posted all over Facebook.
Yeah.
So just make sure that you're asking if you can post people's personal results. Like, I was laughing because I made a post about, you know, oh, on my journey, my weight loss journey, my goal, and I posted a picture of my bathroom scale with my little pink measuring tape thing on it. And literally an hour later, my bathroom scale was all over the post. And I was laughing, and was like, oh my god, my bathroom scale is fake.
Your stuff too.
Like that is kind of whatever. But other people's personal results are personal until we have given permission to use them. It's really important.
Some people post on our page or Bod Squad saying like, just like a sneak peek kind of thing. I know I did that when I did one rep, but I was like, wait, just not everybody puts in there like, wait, so that's a good point.
One of the things that I wanted to say is when you guys are asking for permission, you don't want to ask on their personal Facebook pages, because I've had distributors who ask, can I use this picture? And then it makes us all look very unprofessional, and then it doesn't look good for outsiders looking in. So if you're wanting to do that, post on our team page, and then say you can share this, something like that, but don't post on your personal page asking them in the comments or something. Directly message them privately.
I'll make this quick.
distributors that sign up and don't do anything for like 6 months. That's fine. Some people take that journey. But if you are ready to like run with this business, your first 30 days are so important because that's when you get your free 120. You have to get your first 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days to get that free 120. There's nothing Rachel and I can personally do. That's a corporate rule. I know I get a lot of people, but it's a day later. Well, I'm sorry. Like, I literally cannot change that rule. That's corporate. Also, for that Ruby bonus that everybody is wonderful about, that's awesome, an extra $500. Those of you who signed earlier, it's $1,000. You have to get your first 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days. That is a must. They won't put it on your commission check if you don't. Even if it's, 34 days later and you get that 4th loyal, it still won't count. So make sure you're pushing yourself in your first 30 days. That's when you get all your, you earn wrap rewards for your entire distributorship. Every 2 loyal customers, you get a box of wraps for $75 or facials for $75, or for $25, sorry. And then you can make that $75 cash. A lot of you guys, when you first start, you're worrying about how you're gonna run your auto shipment. Trust me, I understand, we've been there. And it's hard, like, especially when you're signing up and you're like, well, I don't have money for an 80 auto shipment. Sell your wraps, get your free 120, get 2 boxes of wraps, earn $200 cash, right then and there. Sell those wraps. That's how you're gonna keep your business going. There's people in this business that have never ever spent their own money on the business. They sell wraps and they put that money aside and they use that for their auto shipments, or they use that for whatever they want. For extra clothes, for all that stuff. You can do that by just selling wraps. That's getting down to the basics of this business. That's what we're here. We sell wraps, we sell products, we do all that good stuff, we share our stories. That's how you build your business. When you first start, you might not have a powerful why. That should be one of your first few steps. Figure out your why. Why did you join this business? Think of the moment right before you hit submit and you became a distributor. What was making you do that? What made you say, yes, I'm going to sign up? Because that's what's going to keep pushing you throughout this business. Your why might change, but that's okay. Just keep, write it somewhere, and do not let your why become your why not. In the beginning, when you don't have huge paychecks, it is hard to why am I posting every day? You're doing it to build your future, period. You're doing it for your kids, you're doing it for your dogs, you're doing it for your husband, you're doing it for that, and you need to remember that. You're not going to be a millionaire in your first month of it works. I promise. It's not it's possible, but it's very hard. But know that you can be a millionaire. You're never going to be a millionaire working at Burger King or working at Subway or working at Menards. You're not going to. You're never going to make more than the manager. You're never going to make more than the CEO. But in It Works, you can. Rachel can make more than me next month if I don't work hard, if I'm not enrolling people, if I'm not welcoming new loyal customers. She can make more than me, and that's the beauty of this business. Every single one of you can pass me as a triple diamond. You guys can make more than me as a diamond. There's a diamond that got top 50. She made more than me because I wasn't in the top 300. So just know that you guys can pass anyone. And that starts in your first 30 days. Make your first 30 days count. Get that Ruby bonus. Get your wrap rewards. Get as many people as you can in your first 30 days because that's going to push you to keep doing better. If you don't get your first 4 loyal customers, that's okay. You can still do that. I have a lot of distributors that didn't get their first 4 loyal customers in the first 30 days because they kind of started off slow, and that's okay. Everybody has to do it at their own pace. You cannot make people runners. They have to be runners on their own, and that's for you guys as distributors that are rolling distributors. You cannot make people want it. You can't hound them. You can't do that stuff. You have to let them come to you. But even if you don't get your first 4 loyals in your first 30 days, you can still be very successful in the business. You just have to work hard. And that's just the biggest thing. You can't give up after a week. You can't give up after a month. The company says give them a year and they will change your life. So you have to give them a year. I mean, a lot of us, I know Rachel went diamond in 3 months. I went diamond in 5 months. No, not 5 months. I don't know how long it took me. I think that was 4 months.
Diamond in November.
4 months. So, I mean, once you hit diamond, you're making very, very close to the average. But you have to hold out until you get to them. There's people like Tiffany Her that went diamond in 30 days. That's great. I mean, that's hard. She had parties every single weekend. She talked to people. She signed a crazy amount of people in her first day because she was excited, she was positive, and she knew that she was going to make this happen. And that's what you guys have to do. It's all about a positive mindset. If every day you're waking up up and you're like, I'm not gonna sign a loyal customer. I'm not gonna sign a distributor. No, you're not. You have to be positive. People like are attracted to people that are positive. That's the laws of attraction. They want to be around people that are positive, excited, all that good stuff. So it's important to, even if you're not feeling excited, trick yourself. Tell yourself you're excited. Act excited because you will become excited. Is there anything else? Set up your auto shipment because, like Sean said, and Zach and Melinda said, you have to be a product of the product. If you're not even willing to try the product, nobody else is going to. So that's very important. When you first sign up, set up your auto shipment. Even if it's the bare minimum 80 BV, $83. Do that because it's worth it. I think that's it. Okay, quick.
Taking care of your distributor. Okay, I'm gonna speak for myself because we all take care of our distributors in different ways. I like to really take care of them the first 30 days. Like I'm saying, like message them daily because I want to keep on you. I want to make sure you get your core loyals. I almost said baby. You don't want to baby your distributors right when they sign up because then they're going to expect that the whole time. They're going to think you're carrying them to the top. You just have to find that balance. So when you have someone sign up, you're going to welcome them to the team page. Desi and I, and Sean and Zach, all four of us, our page is That's a Wrap. That's so that all of us in this room can stay connected because when Desi and I signed up, it was only Bod Squad and Team Dare Dream. And we felt left out because we're like, that's all Indiana for the most part. And how are we supposed to, we felt left out. So we're like, let's build our own foundation here. And then we had enough people to where we made our own page. So That's a Wrap is crucial to add your distributors to. And then Bod Squad is Tiffany Hurd's page. You can learn a lot of stuff from Bod Squad, but we want to make sure that you are for sure adding them to That's a Wrap and only Bod Squad. We did have Team Dare to Dream, but it's extremely overwhelming when you sign someone up and then you're adding them to 5 pages. They're like, whoa, this is, especially people who are maybe not doing it full time. They're like, this is only part time and you guys are making this way too crazy. So Bod Squad, That's a Wrap. Make them a collage, welcome them, make them feel like we're excited to have them on their team because we are. Whether or not you're all underneath me, I'm excited because we're one team, one mission. So make sure you're welcoming them because I think that really gets people off to a good start. Then right away, you're going to send them their welcome email, which has a bajillion files, you know, like distributor checklist, wrap instructions, and what?
Survival guide.
Survivor
that
guide.
Is so important, the survival guide.
I use Desi made one, she has like 10 files and then she made a paragraph. I just send that to everyone and I just change it to my information. They're still getting what they need. And then I just really like to stay on my distributors, get their launch party set up, and I just like to remind them and give them daily or weekly goals because I want you guys to get your first 4 loyal so you can move on to the next step. So make sure you're really staying on them and not just throwing them out into the woods right away. After 30 days, I try to step back, but I'm kind of like mama hen. So if you want to stay in touch daily like me and Savannah, you'll come to me. But for the first 30 days, really take care of your distributors. Remind them because life gets in the way and sometimes you're like, whoa, 30 days is up, I didn't even sign one because maybe they forgot. So I think it's really important with that. Explaining a little bit, you know, like what we can do, what we can't. We have to stay off garage sale sites, asking distributors before you sign them, and really something that's really important is giving them their first post to post, like explaining, because when I signed up, I know, well, I blew her up, but in my head I kind of like just made my own post. A lot of people will come to me and be like, how the heck do I start? So give them like a couple of like your favorite pictures and maybe even type them up their welcome thing. It's really hard when you just join a company. How the heck are you supposed to tell your Facebook? So don't just sign them and then not talk to them for a week because I think that's the best way to get them unmotivated is when you're going to sign them and then not talk to them for a week because they're already starting off on a bad foot. So just really take care. One last thing. I don't always ask, but I like to ask my distributors if I get like a weird vibe, because for the most part we're all like chummy, we like talk all the time. But if you get like a vibe where maybe they're not texting you long paragraphs, ask them, you know, what do you need from me? Do you want me to text you every day? Maybe you want me to text you bi-weekly. I've had both. I've had people that really want me to talk to them once a month, and they're fine with that. So make sure you're asking them what they need from you as a leader, because some people are independent, some people need their hand held a little bit longer than other people. Savannah.
Sorry, we'll try to make all this last part quick, you know, we started late and all that good stuff.
I'm gonna make this quick, but it's super important for everyone to understand. So I'm gonna demonstrate a live Ruby chart and what a Ruby chart looks like. So for those of you who are working for Ruby, you're working towards a $500 bonus and a $599 average income, okay? So I'm just gonna show you visually what it looks like. You wanna be my Ruby? Okay, so Lisa's gonna be my Ruby. She's gonna be our Ruby. Her first step when signing up is making sure that her auto ship is set to 80 BB. You have to make sure that this is set so that you can be commission qualified. After she does that, she's gonna go find 4 people who would like to try the product. Those are gonna be her 4 loyal customers. What's gonna happen next is she's gonna earn 120 in free product. No, we're only 100. She's gonna earn $120 in free product. That's awesome. Then she gets to spend that on whatever she wants to spend it on. Her next step after getting her 4 loyal customers is going to be finding 2 distributors, 2 people who want to share their story and earn money at the same time. So I need, yeah. Or 3 more people, sorry.
Stand in front of you because they'll be able to see you since you're going.
So these are her 3 distributors that she signs. The next thing that they're all going to want to do, or the first thing that they're all going to want to do, is make sure that their auto ships are set to 80 BB because they all want to be commission qualified too. Then they're each going to get 4 loyal customers, and they're each going to earn their $120 in free product. That's amazing. So once they each enroll 2 distributors or 2 loyal customers, once they enroll 2 loyal customers each, that's going to fast start qualify them. Okay, so yes, they want to get to 4 so that they can each get their 120 in free product, but they want to get to 2 for sure so that they're fast start qualified, and she's going to earn $100 for each of them. So she just got 120 in free product and $300 extra for helping her distributors start their business. Okay. After that, one of her distributors needs to find 2 more distributors. Okay, so I need 2 more people. Do you guys want this right here?
This is for visual people.
Yeah, I'm very visual, so this really helps me. So go ahead and stand right in front of him. So now these are his 2 distributors. Again, they're both going to make sure that their auto ships are set to 80 BB so that they're commission qualified. Their next step is going to be finding 4 loyal customers to get them 120 in free product and get him $200 extra. All while making Lisa Ruby. This is what a Ruby chart looks like. This is all it takes is sharing these products, you guys. And once you understand how a Ruby is built and what a Ruby is made of, you are going to be successful because emeralds are built on rubies, diamonds are built on rubies, everything in this business is built on a ruby. So if you understand this and you can get your
So you're month 1.
Yeah, you're month 1.
Now we're gonna do some drawings. This is the potential, oh yeah, potential drawing. Okay, who's in here, who's potential in here? You're not a distributor. 2, 3, 4. 4? 5? Yeah, if you're not a distributor, you're a potential. 5?
6.
6. Should we do winners?
7.
Come on, keep them going.
Zach, put your hands out.
Okay. Do you wanna write down 2 numbers? We'll pick 2 winners. Let us just pick. No, pick 2 numbers. One between 20. She denied you. We have a handful of products here. You can have like free energies. You can have a facial. You can have a body mask. You can have thermal. There's not just check. No, not check right. That's something you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm either gonna buy it.
I only have 1 bottle of that, and I'm
Okay. The 2 people that get like the closest or pick the number that I wrote down on this paper will get the free product.
shout out numbers.
12.
14.
Wait.
Yeah, the potential is you're drawing a number, picking them.
1 through 20.
Did everyone go?
This one over here.
Did you go?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Everybody went? Said their number? Said their piece? Okay, we've got
A 17.
who's 17?
Oh!
What? Okay.
And I think someone said 6, right?
You guys can come up here real fast and pick it while we do Desi your drawing. Okay. Now this is for, think about it. This is the energy drawing. We had, if you, when energy was half off, everyone you, they're right here, if you pick energy, you get 30. This is the fire. Okay, so this is the energy drawing. So we're gonna pick the first winner. You're gonna get a t-shirt from Green Carpet. They're all exclusive. You have to be at Green Carpet to get them. They're super cool.
Can you explain again what the energy drawing is?
When energy,
Oh, energy was half off, and everyone who bought a half off energy got put into a drawing, and then you're gonna win a free shirt.
this was like beginning of last month.
Yes, when energy was on sale.
So this is getting the shirt from Green Carpet. 2, 4, 1, 0, 7, 5, 4. It's freebie. That's your girl. She's not here, so I'll tell her. Okay, now these. Sorry. Okay, now we have these little product baskets for the other 2 winners. Okay. So the next winner is.
2, 4, 1, 0, 7, 5, 3.
It is freebie again.
Oh my god!
What the heck?
Okay,
This is
she
great.
can't win again. Okay. Okay.
What the heck? That's
2, 4, 1, 0, 7, 7, 7.
Carly? She's not here either, but it's okay. Okay, and the last person, which you'll get to pick between this one and then Carly gets leftovers. 2, 4, 1, 0, 7, 7, 2.
Yeah.
Brandon? Megan Kim? No one's here. What the heck?
I'm going to see them tonight. I can bring.
Can you bring this? Okay, and then this is for Carly. Will you see her someday?
Well, that red.
Shoot. John.
It's a shirt.
And Brian.
Oh, before you do the man drawing, can I say something about the man drawing? How many of you guys are on the That's Rap Answers page?
Just say how many are.
You're not? Oh. So it looks like everybody is. Are you? Oh, okay. You're coming. You're coming. Yeah, step 1. Remember, guys? Step 1. Okay. I just wanted to say real quick, just whenever there are any new guys added to the page, just make sure you add them. I'm Zach Jones, Sean Smith. Add us first so we can add you to the page.
Be
and-
active.
Yeah, try to post some stuff in there, guys. It's kind of been a little boring. So try to post something in there. Post something funny. We've got some sports coming up. I know there was some funny stuff about Jason Pierre-Paul, he burned his fingers off and got one amputated. I was gonna post that in there, but I didn't. So post something funny. I mean, there's lots of stuff going on, guys.
Lean on each other.
That's
If
all.
you struggle, you have each other.
Yeah, so Sean, tell us about your dog.
Desi, let me do it, Desi.
So for the man challenge, it was you posted a photo of you blitzing, you get an entry. Each individual product you sold, you got an entry. Loyal customer was 2 entries, and distributor was 5 entries. Tom,
Killed it.
he killed it. He had like I think almost 30 entries, I believe. So that was awesome.
Yeah,
But
good job.
with that being said,
I think that deserves a round of
oh
applause.
yeah, absolutely. You did a wonderful job.
You did line him earlier,
Yeah. We had a few others. Brandon was in it, RJ and Ryan. So we had multiple people participate in this challenge. This challenge before we had 0. So this was a good step.
Tell them what the prize was.
Prize is $200 cash.
Is that 200 right there?
Yeah.
Make it rain, okay. I want to see that there's exactly 200.
The only thing is you have to pay for the pizza. No, let me double check.
Here you go, Rachel.
Yeah, 200. So,
Make sure.
yes. So I'm gonna draw the name.
Can I hold it?
Leslie can hold it. But yeah, so I just wanted to thank the men who, there was other men who did blitz and stuff that weren't comfortable taking a photo, and so other people participated but didn't make qualifications to enter the
Sorry
draw.
about you.
But the winner is Ryan.
Oh my God.